On today's episode, we have 8 teams fighting for the Gulf Coast Smoke Championship belt. Currently, Meat Locker Misfits holds that title and is going to do everything in his power to make sure he retains that belt. So the first thing we're going to do today is get these guys to draft their meats. If they pick number 1, they're going to get the first choice at ribs, but they're going to get the last choice of chicken wings. I need one representative from every single team to come up and pick their number. Again, we have some Prairie Fresh ribs for you guys today. Everybody's picked their meats, and now it's time for them to come up and grab their Gulf Coast Smoke seasonings and their B&B charcoal. From my end, I was noticing everyone was trying to get straight bones on their ribs, and they were all going for the bag of wings that had the most flat. At this point of the contest, it's time to start introducing our competitors. First off, we have Bub's Barbecue, we have Smoking Mota, we also have I'd Smoke That, Love Is the Answer, Meat Locker Misfits, Dig In Barbecue, Smokin' Zoes, and 10 Forward. The cool thing about this contest is we had people travel from Austin, Texas, Wharton, Texas, Mathis, Texas, just to come to Portland, Texas to compete in the Gulf Coast Smoke Championship. Today, all of our teams have completely different smokers. We have people out here with offset smokers, we have pellet grills, we have drums, we have Weber kettles, Weber Smoky Mountains. A lot of different things go into getting these cookers ready to rock and roll. So when it comes to competition barbecue, there's a lot of preparation that goes into this. Ribs are going to be the last turn in today, but it's typically what people start prepping first. It's going to take the longest to cook, and these guys need to get their smoker set up for that long smoke. The contestants start by injecting each rack with spare ribs before they start to season. Over at Smokin' Zoes, they start with a mustard binder, a layer of that base, followed by a layer of Southern Hospitality. All that's left for the contestants to do is get their ribs on the pit, then sit back and wait for Chef's Choice to begin. So the first entry is going to be Chef's Choice. The thing I love about Chef's Choice is it gives the chef absolute freedom for what they want to turn in. We have people turning in steak bites, we have people turning in pig shots, we have people turning in a lot of different things. Thick Girl Brownies is one that I'm really excited to try. Let's go ahead and get in some of the competitors' tents and see what they're cooking. Now we're over here with Smoking Mota. We wanted to talk to him about what he's going to put in that Chef's Choice box.
We got some chicken bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers going on in there.
I'll tell you what, I saw them just a little bit ago and they look really good. The color on them looks incredible. Jalapeno poppers are just absolutely fire, so I think those are gonna be really amazing. Well, best of luck to Smoking Mota. We really appreciate them being here again. Thanks to Tuttle's B&B Charcoal for getting everybody set up for the event today. Now we're over here with Ty, team I'd Smoke That, and he has a really unique Chef's Choice today. I want him to tell you guys how his cook's going, and of course, we just want to make sure that everything is going well for his turn-in.
Today we are doing a garlic bread ribeye bite. Basically, I got a piece of French bread, I made my own compound butter, and then I'm going to sear a ribeye and cover it with some Parmesan cheese sauce.
Awesome. So I have to ask you, what seasonings did you use on the ribeye?
Ribeye today we use a little bit of Southern Hospitality, and we also use a little bit of that base. I like that saltiness and that sweet heat. I think it's seasoned very well, and we're going to get her put on the grill here in a second and get her going.
Well, best of luck to Ty. I'll tell you what, I'm really excited to try that one. Again, I am not a judge, but I'm going to be picking off of everybody's plate today. Now I'm over here with my boy Leonard. Team Love Is the Answer, and today he is cooking something for Chef's Choice that I am so excited to try. Leonard, tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm turning in basically turkey breast. I wanted to step outside the box, do something different, and I think that's almost like everybody's, almost favorite meat and stuff like that. So I was like, what, I know people probably gonna do, poppers, things of that nature. I'm like, let's step out the box and let's do a turkey breast, and I'm gonna serve it up straight up, sliced on up or whatever. I'm gonna throw some of that base on there, and we're gonna make it do what it do.
I'm excited excited about that because to me, smoked turkey breast is one of the absolute most underrated cooks when it comes to barbecue. It just has such a great flavor. If you cook it to that perfect internal temp, it just comes out money. So best of luck, Leonard. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. Leonard traveled from Austin, Texas to be here, so show him some love in the comments. We really appreciate him.
Hey, baby, Gulf Coast smoke for life.
My guy.
Already.
As the first round of judging begins, the judges score based on appearance, taste, and texture. With the score sheets turned in, it's time to check in with the contestants to see how they're enjoying the competition so far. Sid, how are you enjoying the event? Do you think this is pretty cool? Would you change anything? How do you think you're going to do today?
Man, the only thing if I could change was I'd have you as my partner as on my team. But, man, we're having a great time. It's a little warm out here, but, you know, we're making the best out of it.
Yep.
There's some big dogs here. Look a little intimidating, but, you know, only pellet smoker guy here. We just fired up the kettle. We're about to do everything we learned off your YouTube videos, so we'll see what we can do.
Awesome. Well, thanks to Bub's BBQ for coming out today. I'm really excited to see everything he turns in. Let's go to the next team. Now I'm here with my buddy Zach, Meat Locker Misfits, and today he is defending the title of the Gulf Coast Smoke Champion. And we're also going to ask him if he's super confident that he's going to retain his belt.
As far as defending it, there's definitely some tough teams here. There's been some teams that we've competed against in IBCA here, and they're definitely good teams, so we'll see.
Don't let him fool you. He knows what he's doing. Do not let this man fool you. A great cook, a great friend. Thank you for being here, and good luck on defending your title.
Appreciate it.
Now we're here with 10 Forward, and we just saw their chef's choice. Looks nice, looks decadent, looks really sweet. So I have a question for these guys. Where did 10 Forward come from? My thought is that's 10 bones forward in the box, but tell me about 10 Forward.
Yeah, so 10 Forward is paying homage to my father, passed away a couple years ago. Real big Star Trek fan.
Okay.
And 10 Forward is actually the lounge on the Enterprise. So we're paying homage to him that's on there.
All right, that's an amazing story. Really great team name. I thought something completely different, but man, I think it's awesome that you're paying homage to your pops. Much love to you. Much love to him. Well, good luck to 10 Forward. We appreciate you guys being here. We'll come back and talk to them soon. All the teams just turned in chef's choice, and now it's time to focus on chicken wings. They're going to have to start hurrying. It's around 1:30, and they have 1 hour in between both turn-ins. There was a lot of delicious-looking meals that were turned in for chef's choice, and now we're interested to see exactly how these guys are cooking their chicken wings for this competition. Over at Tent 1, Bub's BBQ gets ready to make their wings using the Vortex attachment on their Weber kettle. After cooking indirect, they sear the wings to get defined grill marks. All that's left to do is sauce, set, and box. All the teams have turned in their chicken wings, and it's right around 2:30. Now they're focusing on their ribs, getting ready to box them, and then turn them in here in around 30 minutes. Don't forget, ribs took the longest to cook, so typically these guys are smoking them, then wrapping them, and putting some barbecue sauce in the end. It's almost time to crown a champion. Let's hope that these guys finish strong. We're here with 10 Ford. The day is over. They just turned in ribs. We know who the winner is, but I did want to ask these guys, how did the cook go and which seasoning did you use the most?
I think overall the cook went pretty good. I think we were all happy with how everything turned out.
Okay.
The seasoning we used the most on there was the Southern Hospitality, and then we utilized Hospitality as well, and kind of a little bit of all of them that's on there, but I think our go-to one was really the Hospitality.
I think everything went pretty good. As always, hospitality is always my favorite. I mean, I think it touched all the meats, so yeah, it always works. And the base is coming out really good too. So
If you could change anything about this event, would you change anything?
take about 20 degrees off.
There you go.
Everything went well. We had a great time. Seasoning we used the most was that base. That base is fire, man. Like I said earlier, so we really like that one. We put it on everything that we turned in today, and just kept it going.
Man, it's all about that base.
Of course, of course.
Southern Hospitality, those were the main two right there. That was on everything, all three products.
I have to ask you, do you think you did it? Do you think you defended the title?
I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be tight.
I got the results right here. I'm not sure myself either, but we're going to find out real soon if Zach from Meat Locker Misfits is the champion again. So Ty traveled 2 hours to get here today, and I got to ask him, did you have fun? Would you change anything about this event?
Man, I had a great time. You know, I reached out to Alonzo a few months ago, and I saw the YouTube video on the previous cook, and I was really interested in cooking with y'all guys, and I had a great time, and I hope to come back again.
We appreciate Ty for coming out. Traveled over 2 hours. Time to move on to the next team. By the way, if you guys see any drone footage in this video, that was Roman. I forgot one of my cables for my drone, and he's really good behind the drone, so he got all of our footage today. Shout out to Roman for that. Would you come back? If you could do this again, would you do anything different?
Oh man, definitely come back. We had a great time. I love seeing everybody, you know, you kind of grew up with here. Would I do it again? Of course, for sure.
Yeah, we had a blast out here. We had all my good buddies come out. Look at that crew right there. That's a great crew. Cooks came out pretty good. We had some surprises on our wings. I was a little worried about them, but man, they came out the best, honestly. I'm having a great time out here. It's very warm, but man, it's a good time. We got shade, we got great people, we got cold drinks. It's a good time.
Well, thanks to Bub's BBQ for coming out. Today was an absolute blast. Let's get right into awards. Thank you everybody that came out and competed today. It was an absolute blast. Super duper hot, but let's get right into the awards. We're gonna start off with Chef's Choice. First place for Chef's Choice is Dig In Barbecue. Leroy cooked a surf and turf that looked absolutely incredible. Obviously, all the judges loved it as well. Next up is Chicken Wings, and first place for that is Smokin' Zoe. I should have known something was up because when I went to Smokin' Zoe's tent, there was absolutely 0 wings left. Now it's time for the ribs, and first place is Meat Locker Misfits. Now it's time for the overall grand champion. They're fighting for the belt. They're fighting for a $150 gift card to Tuttle's Meat Market and Grocery. And today, the grand champion is... and still, Meat Locker Misfits. So Zach retains the belt. He's got to come back and defend it again. That's back-to-back for him. Congrats to Meat Locker Misfits. Thank you for everybody coming out. If you guys enjoyed the video, of course, like, comment, all that cool stuff. As always, we really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.